How big is our galaxy? Firstly, the distance from the Earth to the Sun is about 150 million kilometers.
The Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies are moving towards each other at around 250 kilometers per second. 0.
Hello space enthusiasts, and welcome back to Universe Explained. The universe is like a giant textbook filled with many stories. Each galaxy is like a chapter in this book, and one of the most interesting chapters close to us is about the Large Magellanic Cloud, LMC. So let's dive into the story and see what makes the LMC so special. Imagine you're flipping through a photo album of galaxies. You'll see many that are spiral shaped like a Milky Way and the others that are more round called the elliptical galaxies. But then you come across a picture of a galaxy that looks different. It's not quite round and it's not quite spiral. It's a bit messy and irregular. That's LMC. The LMC is like our next door neighbor in the universe. It's only 163,000 light years away, which might sound far, but in the grand scale of space, it's pretty close. This galaxy got its name from a Portuguese explorer named Ferdinand Magellan. Back in the 16th century, when he was sailing around the world, he noticed this galaxy and wrote about it. So, in a way, the LMC is part of a human history of exploration and discovery. Now, the shape of LMC is quite unique. It's not neat and tidy. Instead, it has a bar-like structure in the middle and a big arm that looks like it's spiraling out. Why does it look like this? Well, scientists think that long ago the LMC might have had a close encounter with another galaxy, its little sibling, the small Magellanic Cloud. When galaxies come close to each other, their gravity can pull and tug at each other, leading to these interesting shapes. Inside the LMC, there's a special place called the Tarantula Nebula. If the LMC was a city, the Tarantula Nebula would be its busiest neighborhood. Here, stars are being born all the time. Big stars come to life, shine for a while, and then after some time, they end their lives in a big explosions called the supernovae. These explosions spread important elements all around, some of which are needed for life. But LMC isn't just a place for stars to be born and die. It's also a big science lab for astronomers. By studying this galaxy, scientists can learn a lot about the universe. For example, there are special stars in the LMC called the Cepheid variable stars. These stars change their brightness in a regular pattern. By watching how these stars behave in the LMC, astronomers have learned more about how fast the universe is expanding. This speed is called the Hubble constant, named after the famous astronomer Edwin Hubble. The LMC is like a window to the past. By studying it, we can learn about how galaxies were formed long ago and how they have changed over time. We can also learn about the powerful forces in the universe, like gravity, and how they shape everything around us. So, if you ever find yourself in a place where you can see the southern night sky, try to find the LMC. It will look like a blurry patch, but remember, that's not just any patch. It's a whole galaxy with billions of stars, each with its own story. And the LMC itself is a chapter in the bigger story of our universe. The Large Magellanic Cloud is a testament to the beauty and wonder of the world beyond our planet. It is more than just a galaxy. It is a storyteller, a science lab, and a window to the past. It reminds us of the vastness of the universe and the many mysteries it beholds. Every time, every time we look at the LMC, we are not just looking at stars and gas. We are looking at the history of the cosmos, the dance of galaxies, and the endless cycle of birth and death in the universe. So, the next time you gaze up at the night sky, think of the LMC and its many tales and let it inspire you to learn more about our incredible universe.